Let's see if this works. Mic check. Am I live? We'll see. I think I'm live. I don't know. I look pretty live. Hello. Don't know if anyone's here, but 4:20, right on time. I'm pretty new to this live streaming thing, especially on YouTube. I'm not sure if anyone's here. If you're here, let me know. I gotta share the stream, I think. Yo, what's up? I'm not gonna try and pronounce your name because I'll probably say it wrong. Or maybe I won't. Tim, Jonathan, what's up, Tim? Two Tims. How's it going, my dudes? The audio might be a little hot. I'm gonna turn it down. This is my my first YouTube live stream. Yo, Thor, what's up? Little farm, big cameras. Red? No. USRP. Capture moments as they happen. Close. Wow, there's quite a few of you guys. Billy, what's up? How's it going? Ruben, Portugal. Hey from OZ. Welcome, Chris. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. I literally just rushed home from like an hour up north. I was shooting some video up there for a friend, and just made it home in time for the live stream. That was kind of the conditions. I was like, it was kind of a last minute shoot, and I was like, we can squeeze it in, but we did it. A little bit late, but that's all right. Hey from England, welcome. Thanks for coming. Cheers from the Netherlands. Sweet Germany. Wow, that's amazing. Thanks for coming, guys. Cold Texas here. Yeah, pretty cold Canada too. It's like snowing sideways at the moment. Apparently we're getting like a couple feet of snow tonight. It's gonna be a big one. Hopefully I'm not too snowed in. Tomorrow morning I have to go shoot a music video down in the GTA. So hopefully it dies down so I can drive. From Pakistan, Mexico, Middle East, wow, Australia. Thanks for coming, guys. I need to make my my text here a little bit bigger so I can read. Thanks for coming. This is my first time doing like a actual live stream. I did one other live stream, and it didn't go so well because I made big mistakes and got a copyright strike. But that's all right. Here we are. Where did I get the WASD sign? I got it from Neon Beach. They are a sign company in, I think, the UK. One of the best companies I could find for making signs, for like affordable signs, because I don't want like real neon. I just wanted LED neon. I think someone said any Final Cut Pro tips. I actually do know Final Cut Pro. Don't have any tips. Haven't touched it for many years. LOL Apple. Yep. That was the copyright strike. Hollywood, Florida. Welcome. Fun fact, I lived in Hollywood, Los Angeles for a month. It was a crazy time. Hey from Michigan. Welcome. I think I've been to Michigan once, / Puerto Rico. Greetings from South Africa. I wish I was in South Africa. Sounds warm. Who are you shooting a music video for? It is a friend of mine. His name's Ray Lagaya. But his stage name is Mansuki. He's coming out with some new music, some really cool stuff, and yeah, pumped about a music video we're shooting tomorrow. I've never been a part of his shoots, and tomorrow we're gonna take the red, which actually reminds me tonight I have to get all that stuff ready for tomorrow. I think we are renting a gear truck if we can get our hands on one today. We totally forgot, but today's a holiday, yeah, so everything's closed today. So I don't know if we can get a hold on the gear truck, but if we can, we're gonna have like a whole like production truck. It'll be fun. But it's a pretty small shoot. It's just me and a friend shooting. Are you on Twitch? I am on Twitch. Just Matthew Paquette. Totally different Hollywood. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Hollywood, Los Angeles is a rough place. It's fun if you're just visiting, but wouldn't recommend living there. How do you deal with clients over demanding and paying less and multiple revisions? How do I deal with that? Honestly, not. I'm not like I don't have a lot of experience having to deal with that too much because I've kind of been out of the freelance game for a while. Um, for the most part, it's kind of like you try and be transparent when you're setting up those deals, how many revisions you're going to allow, especially, and then offer like if you want more revisions, we can do it at a particular fee. That's ideal, just to be transparent at the beginning of the deal. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. Hello from Finland. Beautiful place, probably. Would love to visit someday. Are you using Red for live streaming? No, I did for a little bit, and it was fun. But I need autofocus so I can zoom in and do silly stuff. So I ended up buying an adapter for the RP, like the battery adapter. And then now I have like autofocus, and like nobody can probably tell the difference because it's being compressed by a streaming platform anyways. Hello from Winnipeg. I do not wish I was in Winnipeg. Wait, MB? Oh, Manitoba. Which one your biggest deal? Like brand deal? Is that what you mean? Is slow mode on? I do not have slow mode on. I didn't think I would need it. Hi from Germany. Hello. It's funny how people are just saying hello from insert country here, all because one guy said something. You know, it's funny. I remember like when Maddie used to do live stream. When Maddie used to live stream, he would. That's like what everyone would say. They would just be like, "Hello from my country, from Germany, Japan." What? Yes, brand deal. My biggest brand deal was the Burger King one. I made a video about it. But essentially they wanted to, originally they wanted to change my name to Whopper Wednesday, and I was kind of like, no, unless you pay me a lot of money. And then they were kind of like, yeah, no thanks. So then we did a deal where they changed my Twitter handle to Whopper Wednesday for a month, and then I posted a bunch of like Whopper videos. It was a good time. Love the print on the wall. Thank you. That is one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. It is the Northern Lights up in Muskoka here in Ontario. Hi from downtown Toronto. Well, hello there. I'll be not downtown tomorrow, but I'll be close to Toronto tomorrow. Hello from Mars, from Russia, Germany. Yes, I remember the Burger King video. Hello from Bulgaria? Am I saying that right? I don't even know. How much did they pay you? It was many of thousands of dollars. It was, I don't think it really matters, but they paid me 15,000 American, which came out to be like over 20 Canadian, I think. Yeah. Hey brother, I hope you're doing well. Any FX3 news? Not that I'm aware of. Hello from Croatia, Indonesia, Sweden, New Zealand. Man, all over the world. Welcome to my office. Just hit 10K on YouTube. Congrats, man. I'm hella struggling for ideas. LOL. Any tips for creative block? That is, creative block is very difficult. Or sometimes you'll even have a ton of ideas, but then you struggle to run with one of them. I found this week by doing these like daily videos, it's actually kind of helped me. It's kind of like forced me into into the mindset of creating videos. I would recommend spending less time on thinking and more time making mistakes. That kind of sounds funny, but I don't want to say just go out there and shoot, because that's what everyone says, but you kind of have to force it. You got to kind of fake it till you make it. If you don't feel like shooting, or if you don't feel like you're making good videos, you got to just keep shooting until you can sort of like use the experience to work back. So I would say if you can't think of anything to shoot due to creative block, just start shooting anyways, or find something to like find inspiration, however you find that. For me, it was kind of like just getting out of my space, whether that was like leaving my house, taking the dog for a run, one of my favorite creators, Zach King, he does like VFX stuff. He said in an interview once that his like creative place was the shower, and he'll just like sit in the shower brainstorming. And I like that. That's fun. I'm a vlogger currently on the 90D. Think it's too heavy. Got a recommendation? Honestly, there are so many good cameras out there nowadays. Anything will pretty much do you good. I do actually prefer the Fujifilm cameras because you get a lot more for your money. The only thing is that the lens selection is pretty slim, where with Canons there's so many different lenses, and Sony so many different lenses. Number 20 like hype. Don't know what that means, or hashtag 20 like hype. I've noticed something similar with making videos just starting. Helps sometimes. For me, it's kind of the opposite. I have many ideas, and I'm really struggling to start filming a video. Dude, that's kind of like where I'm at, where I have a bunch of ideas, but then I'm like, I'll start going with one video, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm like debating if this is the right direction that I should be like putting my time towards this video, and then I'll end up like wanting to start thinking about other videos, and then before you know it, either I got nothing done, or I just haven't put in enough effort into what I'm doing. But no, I'm really enjoying making these daily videos, because I know they're not like super high quality, and I'm not putting in like, they're not the best videos I could make, but they're going to allow me to just easily kind of like reel it back and start putting my resources in different baskets, so I can later focus more on like video quality and story rather than just turning something out. Elliot, what's up, man? Thanks for popping by. For the guys who's got the 90D, a Canon SL2 is really good for vlogging if you want to stick with Canon. Yeah, that's true. The RP is pretty good. I just wish it had like some better color profile stuff. Like honestly, I just want log. I want a little bit more flexibility in my video files. So that's why I wouldn't necessarily recommend the RP, but if you don't mind, the RP is a fantastic camera. What are your tips for creating vids on your own? That is, what are my tips? I think filming on your own can be hard to get going. I feel like it's easier to, like, when you have friends, to come up with an idea and shoot it together, but when you're on your own, actually, you know what? Side note here, talking to the camera, I would highly recommend. I don't necessarily know how to get good at talking to the camera, but it's not a skill that everyone has. And if you don't know how to talk to a camera and you're filming on your own, it's really gonna show. So I would recommend learning to talk to the camera, whether that is literally talking to yourself throughout your day, or yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a difficult thing. I think I'm very fortunate that I figured it out pretty quick. Personally, oh, Elliot, dude, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. I will absolutely keep up the daily work. But yeah, I think talking to the camera is one of the most difficult things you got to get used to. And I'm pretty fortunate because of like the Vine stuff I did, and like when I was in high school, I used to make videos for the youth group and for the school, and I got very used to talking to camera pretty quickly. But it's difficult. Definitely give her a try. But I think for most people, it's just gonna be time that's gonna help out with that. Would you recommend putting Cine Style on the 80D? Not necessarily. I think Cine Style is kind of a hack. Like it feels fake. Like you're not really increasing dynamic range from what I'm aware. Like you're kind of more just like adding on contrast, I think, or like you're pretty much just lowering the contrast. I've played around with it, but I felt like Cine Style was just kind of ruining skin tones. Or at least made it too difficult to bring those skin tones back. So I decided to just shoot like standard profile, or like faithful, or like in camera, just like lower the saturation that way. How long will this be? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe a half hour, maybe an hour, who knows? I do want to hop into Discord at some point, on the Editor Matt Discord, and we can like actually do like a live conversation thing. So like, if you guys know what Clubhouse is, it's an app where you can just like start a chat and people can come in and ask questions and you can have a conversation pretty much about anything. But yeah, I'm thinking we can kind of do something like that rather than just me reading your comments here. I think that'll be a little bit more fun. And maybe we can get a couple people in there to talk about their experiences on whatever the topic might be. So if you're not in the Discord, I would highly recommend, I think if you go into the description, there should be a link to the Discord. And then what I'll do is I'll hop in the streaming channel. And if you go in, like, maybe I'll just make a channel called like Waiting Room. And then we can go from there. Premiere, DaVinci. I personally like Premiere, but if DaVinci is the budget, definitely DaVinci. With 100 people just talking, stream could definitely last a long time. I want to see some grand shit flip presets. I'll get there. You know what's funny? When it comes to Rocket League, I feel like my car mechanics are like way better than a lot of people in Diamond, but I don't really play ranked very often or competitive. So I'm just chilling at D1 and it's a good time. Yes, Discord gang, let's go. Let's open up Discord. I do need water because I'm quickly realizing how dry my mouth is getting by talking. I don't talk often, believe it or not. I do not, I'm a pretty quiet fella, you know? Actually, you know what, I'm gonna keep my Discord over here, and then keep that there. Okay, so I'm on Discord right now. Sorry, I'm gonna grab my water bottle. Deep. There we go. I'm gonna fill up. Check out this water bottle. It has Twitter on it. Isn't that neat? I am in the streaming voice chat. If you want to hop into general, I'll pull like one person in at a time if we want to talk about something particular. But I'm gonna go get some water. One sec. Hey, wanted to buy you a drink for you and your wife. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that. The introvert. That's awesome. So good. All right, I'm going to hop on the Discord. I'm going to switch my mic over. I don't know how to do this. One sec. Maybe I'll just use this mic. What camera are you streaming on right now? This is the Canon RP. There's no link. There should be a link in the description for Discord. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's just below the music ones. Here, I'll move it up if you refresh. It should swap to the top. Where did you get that neon sign from? It is from Neon Beach. Here, one sec, mic check. Boom, boom, boom. Mic check. Here, right, input device. I'm gonna see if I can use mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Whoa, that sounds really bad. Okay, I'm just gonna use my HyperX. All right. TN Rebel was here first. I'm gonna pull you into streaming. If you're ready, double voice. You hear double voice? Oh wait, give me one sec. 1, 2. So this is my Discord mic, and then I got this mic. Is it double? Whatever. You let me know. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yo, what's up? Wait, let me mute the stream.
Cool.
Hey, what's poppin'?
How's it going?
Good, man. You know, just being unproductive, that's it. How about you?
Sorry, one sec. Is his music or sorry, is his voice like blasting? Can you give me a mic check real quick?
Test, test, test.
Awesome. Cool. Hi.
Good.
Well, thanks for hopping in the Discord. How you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing well. It's been a crazy week, let me tell you.
Productive one or not?
Too productive.
Good, good, man.
Yeah, no, I've been, sorry, yeah, quite loud. Sorry, just fixing the audio here. My apologies.
No worries.
Um,
So to be honest, I hopped on late. I don't know what's the topic. I just heard you talking about Discord, so I joined.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, so there's no necessarily, sorry, there's necessarily no topic. I just wanted to hop on Discord and have a conversation with some people, see if anyone wanted to talk about anything, whether it's YouTube or work, filmmaking, literally anything. What do you do? What's
I mean, wait. I'm an international student in Germany. I'm studying computer science, but
Oh,
I really
cool.
hate I really hate college. That's
Yeah,
not my interest. I just wanna do YouTube videos for a living, but I'm still like I have only like
totally.
under 500 subscribers, so I can't make shit out of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I relate to that. Um, Honestly, man, YouTube is very difficult to get started. Um, but how has it been going? What kind of YouTube videos do you make?
Like now I'm just doing random vlogs and I'm not uploading daily or like
Yeah,
consistently. Yeah, so I don't know,
totally.
man.
What's what would you say is like your thing in your vlogs? So, for example, I would say most people who successfully vlog didn't start vlogging. Especially nowadays, it's like if you look at someone like Maddie, like if he like people watch his vlogs because they watch his tutorials and they know who he is from that. And I think a really good way is if you want to start vlogging, you need to like build your audience making like tutorials or like maybe providing some sort of like value content that way. You know what I mean?
So like you're saying I need to make a niche out of the vlogging content. That's what you mean?
Yeah,
Like
or
not do vlogs like general videos that without a topic or that's what you mean?
yeah, yeah, pretty much. So for what like so like for me right now, so I used to make vlogs in the past, but like nobody really watched them because nobody knew who I was. Um, but I think now that like I've been working with Maddie and doing like my own YouTube stuff, I can post a vlog and people will watch it because they're interested in my life apart from the kind of videos that I'm posting. So it's almost like the vlog is the behind the scenes to the main thing that I'm doing, where it's very
Oh, okay.
difficult to make the vlog the main thing.
So
All
you're saying once you have the audience, it's easier for you to make vlogs and get views out of that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think that's the formula for vlogs.
Yeah, well, I get it. Like I'm part of big community on the internet. If you know Yes Theory,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah, I'm part of their community, and that's like whenever we do meetups, we do some stuff. I do some
sweet,
videos, and it gets some views at some point, but it's not what I like to do like for long term. It's
totally,
like I'm not gonna just like do some meetup vlogs and shit, like I don't do my.
totally. Yeah, it's almost like those videos will do well because it's like a really good like topic that people might stumble upon or find. But yeah, it's hard to do that on like a daily basis or weekly basis. You know what I mean? Oh, you're gone. He disconnected. I have a feeling his internet might have given out. He's kind of cutting out a little bit there. Let's pull in someone else. I'm not sure who was here first, but I'm going to click on Captain. Captain Turco. Did I say that right?
Hold on, I'm muted. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's right. This is Elliot from the stream, by the way.
Oh, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. Dude, I love what was his name? I love the advice that you just gave him about vlogs and stuff. Cause like, so I've started doing some vlogs and stuff, mostly from inspiration from you, from Peter, from Maddie, and
Totally.
and so like I've always kind of been like, okay, so how do I exactly build a relationship with people watching, because there's not a whole lot of people. It's like my close friends and stuff.
Right.
Um, and so that makes a lot of sense, and just like it was kind of a light bulb moment just there. So that
Yeah,
was really great.
it's kind of like with vlogs. I think it's good, like complementary to like your main hustle. But then your vlogs can become your full hustle. It's sort of like when you look at like Casey Neistat, he started out making like those just like essentially like viral attempt videos, and then he started making the vlogs after that. But I think he's a bit more of an anomaly because of his just like who he was and the life he lived. People became very interested, but
Yeah,
we're not like people like us are not Casey Neistat. We're not doing crazy things in New York City all the time. So it's a lot more difficult to try and just come up with a vlog.
yeah, for sure. And I think a lot of us try to be Casey Neistat.
True. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes so much sense because like, we're like, oh yeah, because he's doing the thing, and that's like that's his niche. It's his like thing that makes him unique.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think about all the YouTubers I watch, they've got some kind of draw. So that makes a lot of sense.
Totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
like with Peter, Maddie, they both like have their main content, and then the vlogs are kind of like on top. But they try and like blend the two sometimes. Make like
Yeah.
vlog tutorials.
That's super cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, so anyway, my name is Elliot. I'm originally from Canada. I
Cool.
grew up in Alberta.
Oh
I
no.
live in Arkansas now.
Arkansas.
It's a very long story, but I've been down here for the past 7 years.
That's really
Uh,
cool.
and I'm studying international business and marketing, and working as a photographer for my university. So
Very cool.
yeah,
That's
started
awesome.
doing some video projects for them as well. So I've been able to branch out and explore that, and I'm loving it. So
Sweet. That's awesome.
also, fun fact:
yes.
we're getting snow today, and so right now there's like 5 or 6 inches of snow outside. This is the most snow that they've seen in like 12 years, 13 years. Because like the last time they got it was like 2008. So I'm excited. I took my drone
Yeah.
out this morning and got some really cool footage of the campus and stuff like that. So
That's amazing.
it's
You're-
been a great day so far. Yeah.
You're like the Canadian from Alberta. You're like, I was born for this moment.
Like everybody's afraid to drive or anywhere, and I'm just like, I
Yeah.
went to the coffee shop, I went to camping, like, no big deal,
That's great.
So
That's awesome.
yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
that's sweet.
yeah, I'll jump off and let somebody else get
Yeah.
in here.
Well, thanks for popping by. I appreciate
Yeah.
you.
It was great getting to talk to you. So
Yeah, for sure. Awesome.
all right. Talk to you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Or see you later.
All right, I'm gonna pull in. Actually, I'm gonna check out some of the comments because I noticed it's hard to respond to the YouTube comments when we're having a conversation. Dylan, thanks for popping by. Dan, sorry, whoops. Until my channel grows, I don't want to pay for Premiere. It's so expensive. Yes, 100% use DaVinci. Do you just wait in the general channel to get picked? Yes, there's no like real structure here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on like who was there first. I'm gonna pull in the Techno Pilot next. If you're in chat, just so you know, those states are not made for snow. Look what happened in Texas. Yeah, isn't that weird? What is going on? Franco, thanks for popping by. How you doing, man? I think you have a wrench beside your name, so that must mean you're a mod. I think. I don't know. Blue Wrench Man. All right, let's pull the next fella. Bro, what is Matty Haboya's method for exporting 1080 to 4K? Can you show me, please? I'm working on a short film. Literally, when you go to export, just make the resolution 4K, make the bit rate like 45 megabytes per second, and you're good. That's it. Just upload to YouTube, and it'll look crispy. Hello, Techno Pilot. Are you still there? You there? I see the green bubble light up. Do you want to type in the chat if your mic's not working? He's not muted, so I don't know. Yeah, it was lighting up, but yeah, let me test to come back. All right, I'm gonna pull in Willie G instead. Sorry about your mic there. Um, yeah, Willie G. I think you've been sitting there for a minute. I don't remember. Willie G, how's it going?
Oh, my bad, my dude.
No worries.
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Currently, right when I was watching the stream and watching it all, my internet the internet where I live at, it kind of crashed on me.
Oh,
So
no.
I had to use my hotspot. Like, I had to switch over like that. So I was like, I just gotta get it out of the way. But dude, I'm a big fan, man.
Well, thank
give
you.
off like such like really good vibes. I can't explain it.
Thank you so much.
I was gonna ask you about my bad. I don't want to be like super aggressive. I
No.
apologize. But
No, not at all.
with the whole thing with the Twitch, because I was in, I seen that your girlfriend was streaming. I hopped in the Twitch and I was like, I had to give subs. I had to be that guy. You know what I mean? I think.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you remember me. I was the guy that gifted what 5? It was a few weeks ago. Or
Oh, no way.
I was the same guy across the whole. My name's the same across everything, so I have no idea how to explain that. But
I don't. I do remember there was like 2 or 3 people that did that, and I was probably there for one of them. I was probably there, so I definitely did see that. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you.
Hey man, like I said, just trying to spread the positive vibes. I think I was gonna ask you, what was like? I think you probably talked about this in the YouTube video, but I always ask a lot of big YouTubers this.
Yeah.
What was the main reason you started YouTube? Like the absolute main reason.
So for me personally, all right. So let me just think here. So the first time I started YouTube was honestly just was just for fun. Actually, Clara just messaged in the Claire. His name is Willie G on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same across everything.
So the reason I started YouTube as just when I was younger, just for fun, like me and my friends just wanted to make videos. But seriously making YouTube videos was, I started actually last year while working with Maddie. And like, it was just kind of like for fun. One of the things that I noticed was that like my Premiere like shortcuts were pretty different from like most videos I saw online. So I kind of wanted to like put something out there. And then after that, Maddie was kind of like, hey, maybe you can kind of like start your own thing, especially with like the pandemic that was happening. It didn't really make sense for me to edit Maddie's videos. So yeah, I just kind of transitioned that way. So for me, I feel like I have a very unique perspective because most people just start on their own. Not many people are like sponsored to make YouTube videos. So yeah, so for me, it was like, it was my job. I make YouTube videos. But I think for most people, I think it's, you gotta, I don't know, I think it comes down to like, I don't know. Because like, if you're doing it for money, you're probably gonna fail. Unless you're really motivated. Like, but I don't know, it has to be like a passion. It has to be something you enjoy. It's a lot of work. Like I think from the outside looking at a YouTuber, you probably just think like, oh yeah, they really just shoot videos and edit them and then just like hang out for the rest of the day. But it's not true. Like we bust our butts. Like we're up all night. We're getting up early. It's crazy.
I mean, I was gonna. My bad. I don't want to interrupt you.
No,
but
no.
I was gonna say like, cause technically, I do YouTube, I stream, I do all that stuff too, and I've been doing it since I think 2014. But it's just never really, like you said, I was just doing it for fun, not trying to do it for money at all or anything.
Yeah.
But the main thing what is it? Cause I was gonna say it's like they say you stream, it's like not stream, you record like for an hour or if you're whatever you're doing, but you edit for like 5 or 6 or just some crazy amount compared to the two. So
Right.
the only thing I was gonna ask you about that is I recently just bought my first I think it's a SLR, or I was rocking the T6 Rebel, but I recently upgraded to EOS 7D, so I kind of
Sweet.
jumped. I was gonna ask you what you think
Yeah.
about the 7D in 2021. I know you have a red, so you have like the most high level camera you could get. So I was
Yeah,
just gonna ask you
but
about
like
that.
it's funny. Like it's funny how you mentioned like, but I have the red. I never touch the red. It sits in my closet like all day, every day. I take it out like every once in a while. Like tomorrow, like I'm shooting a music video, but like I do not touch my red almost ever. Everything's pretty much shot on the USRP, and recently got the Fujifilm X-T4. You said the Canon 7D.
Yeah.
That's a great camera. That's like, does it have like continuous autofocus?
I think it does. I've only had it for like a month now, and I really haven't
Yeah.
got to be able to fully digest into it.
Yeah. The 70 is a great camera. Actually, I'm curious if anyone like in chat has a 70. Actually, I know my friend David Daniels in chat. He has a 70. But no, it's a great sensor. It's a crop sensor. But I think it's a fantastic camera if you're starting out and want to like learn how to make professional videos. I think it's a great option. I'm not particularly sure if it has full autofocus, but my friend now has a 60. But my problem with my 60, my old camera, is that I couldn't just point the camera at myself and film myself. I had to.
Yeah.
You have to like focus it. And like the day I got the RP was like a game changer for me because I could focus. But honestly, if you're just like setting up the camera and talking in one position, the 7D is gonna do a great job for you.
Because I use it mainly right now for like streaming. I use the Cam
Oh,
Link.
cool. Oh, does
I
it
use
have
that, so
does it have a clean HDMI output?
no, it doesn't have a clean one. I usually when I do it, I hit record, and I have to do it like every 12 minutes. It caps out
Oh
at that.
yeah, gotcha.
So I have to do it, and then the box kind of shows up out of nowhere. But
Right.
I think he said I think it's a Mark One. It doesn't have a mic. It doesn't have a regular SD card. It has one of those big ass ones. What is it called again?
Yeah, CFast maybe,
Yeah, I think it's a
or
bigger card.
CF card. Not
Yeah,
CF.
there we go. And I was like, why the fuck does this my bad. Why does
It's
it
okay.
come with this type of card? Like I was so used to like the T6 series, like the EOS, because I
Yeah.
rocked the T3, T4, T5, and T6, and I just kind of jumped the gun.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think one more question. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
totally.
I'm sorry. I
No
don't want to.
worries.
I don't want to take up a lot of time. Like I said, dude, the fact that you work with like Maddie, Peter, and all them, I'm like, but when I seen you made your Red into a webcam, I'm like, god damn, because we're talking about the Red. I seen that. I'm like, holy crap, dude. That looks like they said a live YouTube video. That's all it does.
Yeah. It was pretty overkill.
Did you get what's that new camera that just dropped recently? The Sony. I think they said it's 8K. And it
Oh,
does
I don't even know. Honestly, I've been so out of the gear game. Sony, was it like something one? I don't even know.
X1 or something like that. I don't know. I was gonna ask you if you got that, but I guess you didn't.
No, I know Maddie's been playing with it, but since like the pandemic, I honestly don't really see Maddie that often, so I haven't got my hands on it yet.
Oh, okay. So I think I'll get off here and let somebody else hop in. I don't
Yeah,
want to take up too much time.
no
'cause I just
worries.
talked
A1.
for 5
Apparently,
minutes, dude.
everybody's saying A1, Sony A1. All right,
There
but
we
yeah,
go.
thanks for popping by.
Hey, you're a cool guy, dude. Keep it up, man.
Thanks, man. All right, I'm gonna switch you back. All right, I'm gonna grab someone else in here. Quickly, just want to run through some of these messages here. Did you feel limited by the RP? Yes. Just on the image profile, I felt like if I had log, it would have been better. And record limits was kind of annoying, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with the XT4, even though it's a what's the word, crop. I'm loving it. Just like the way everything looks, the 120, it can even do 240, but that's too slow, which is kind of crazy. But honestly, you don't really notice the crop on most cameras unless you're the focal length, or sorry, the aperture is really high. Let's pull someone else in. I know Tal was sitting there for a while, so I'm gonna pull him in. I apologize if I said your name wrong, but I'll ask. Hello. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Do you mind if I ask how to pronounce? Is it Tal?
You hear me?
Hey.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Tell me. It's a little bit hard to say it. Tal Michaeli.
All right. I'm not even gonna try.
You can try if you want.
Say it one more time.
Tal Michaeli.
Tal Mikhaili.
Yeah, something like that.
How's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you from?
Oh, from Israel.
Israel.
Now it's 1 p.m. here.
Wow. Well, thanks for popping in.
Yeah. I just want to say hello and I love your videos, and that's it.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And maybe one question: what is your opinion about the Sony A1? Is worth it?
Sony A1. Like I was saying actually just a minute ago, I haven't really looked into it too much, but it sounds like, from what I've heard, is it's kind of like the if you guys are familiar with the 1DX2, it's kind of like the updated replacement but Sony version of the like Canon 1DX2. So it sounds like it's going to be like the biggest, best, most expensive mirrorless camera on the market. From my first assumption, it sounds like it might be overkill for most people, unless you are like really going to utilize all its features, which I wouldn't imagine many of us would. It looks very intense. It might not be the camera for everyone. Personally, I would probably just stick to the A7 III. I think that would do me just fine because I focus mostly on video and it can do a little bit of photo as well. Obviously not to the extent that this A1 can do, but I mean, it looks like a phenomenal camera. I'm curious about if it has any overheating issues with that 8K. But I mean, 4K 120, that sounds incredible. The $6,500 US price tag does not sound so incredible.
It's too expensive for me.
Oh, it's too expensive for me too.
Maybe the 7 III.
Yeah, definitely. Cool.
Okay.
Well,
What?
was that all?
Yeah.
You want to talk about?
Only that.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you.
Yeah. So goodbye.
All right. See you, man.
Bye. Bye.
All right. I saw. Okay, there was a couple people in the chat that I know have been like sitting for a bit, and I want to make sure that if you're in here early, we can. Like I don't want to like leave you hanging. I think this one is Cycle Goddess. Hello. Are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here. Sorry.
How's it going?
It's good. It's funny because I'm watching you on the chat, and so
It's like delayed.
like off.
Oh yeah. One sec. Tommy, thank you
Anyway,
so much. I
hi.
really appreciate that.
My name's Anna, actually.
Hi, Anna. How's it going? Where are you from?
I am from the Seattle, Washington area.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I have a friend in that area.
Yeah, we just had all that snow and then
Yeah.
sent it to Texas.
Apparently, and now we're getting it today. Swooped right
Have
up.
fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I actually am a manager for Patrick Lavar's Discord server. He's a YouTuber also and does mobile filmmaking, and I also do mobile filmmaking. But I have been running into this situation, this problem, when I'm editing my footage. I'm trying to stabilize it, and I've done like every single YouTube like tutorial on stabilizing my footage, and they're all about like stabilizing the footage to like focus on the specific object. when a lot of times like I'm doing camera movements where I'm doing like a slider shot or an orbit type shot, and I want to stabilize the footage in that way and not actually like, you know what I mean? Like, because the
Yeah.
person will be like walking off the like I have a shot where I have someone walking past, but I'm also doing a slider shot. So the like having them be the object I'm attaching my pinpoint to won't work because
Right.
they're walking off the frame. So
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you had any suggestions for
Are you
helping with
trying to
that.
do your whole edit on your phone as well? If it's mobile
No,
video,
I
no.
actually do. I use Premiere.
Oh, you do. Have you
Yeah,
tried warp stabilizer?
did horrible. Like
Yeah.
anytime I'd use it on like mobile footage, it's
Hmm.
horrible, horrible, horrible.
Is
And
it?
then another
Hmm.
image, another issue I have is like I forgot and I used my wide angle lens from Moment, and it has this like wobbly look to it, so that makes
Hmm.
it look like I used warp stabilizer when I actually
Uh,
haven't even done anything yet.
yeah, because the
Like, oh god, it's horrible.
the in-camera stabilization that happens like right after you take a shot, your phone. Oh, do you have an iPhone? Or is it a
No, I actually use Android, and
Android?
it's
Okay,
kind of old. It's an S9 Plus, so
got it.
it's getting a little old.
Right. I would assume that most cell phones do their image stabilization after you record, and then so then the phone doesn't know that there's another lens on top, so like the stabilization like formula that it uses doesn't really apply. I'm curious if that's what's happening with the
I
extra
have
wobble.
it I have it turned off
Turned it off. Oh, okay,
because
I would do
yeah,
that too.
because with the S9 you can't have stabilization on and film in 4K. And I
Oh,
always
okay.
like to film in 4K.
Right.
Usually it's 60 just because I never know if I'm gonna like slow down the footage or not. So
Right.
like
I'm curious
ah
if there's any third-party stabilization software that you could use. I'm not familiar, honestly, of too much other than just like the typical warp stabilizer. Um,
okay.
I do know, what is it, Red Steady something? There's like one that like all these like drone pilots use. Um, is anyone in chat familiar with um, what am I'm gapping right now. But no, I mean, have you tried putting these? Well, it's probably won't work for you, but I know for myself when like warp stabilizer just looks too heavy, I bring the percent down to 10. Actually, it's funny. Someone Harry just mentioned that too. If you bring it down to 10%, and that kind of like limits the wobble. And then if that's still too much, I'll change um, the stabilization type to just like position and scale, rather than full like warp. Real
I'm all writing
steady.
this all down. I'm like writing everything down so I can try it out later when I'm done inking cartoons.
Does anyone know if Real Steady has um, like any feature so like I know some stabilization like Real Steady uses your camera like gyro data. Does Real Steady have any like pixel analyzing? I'm pretty sure they do, because there's like two different software they have. But I would check out Real Steady, like REEL Real, um, and it can be pretty impressive, but it may or may not work with your footage.
Okay, I'll check
Um,
that out. Thank you.
Now there are also like open source AI software that can stabilize your footage as well, but yeah, it's going to be a lot more like hit or miss, I think.
All right, cool. That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, and I totally forgot what you said where you got that light from.
Oh, the light, it is from
Yeah.
Neon Beach.
Neon Beach. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, what did he say? I forgot. And then I was hoping you wrote it down somewhere, but I couldn't find it.
In the I have a video on my channel about Twitch. I think there's a link in the description of that video.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Sweet.
All right. Well, thank you for chatting with me and
Yeah.
giving me some great tips.
Best of luck with the the stabilization.
Thanks. All right. Bye.
Awesome. See ya. All right. Thank you guys for the input there. How's the XT4? Actually, so far I'm loving it. I've been shooting these like Instagram promos the past week, and it's been a lot of fun. And what else? The only problem, which is probably my SD cards, I have some like pretty old SD cards. I was shooting in 120, and when I stopped, it like froze and then had a write error. But I have a good feeling that was just my SD card. But honestly, the fact that you can just like whip around a camera with like IBIS 120, and I don't know, it's amazing. I like it. Would highly recommend if you don't have a huge budget, but you need a good camera, would do it. XT4 for events in low light. I haven't really tested out too much low light, but I have been shooting almost everything at 2000 ISO because my lens is only f4 and it doesn't really let in a lot of light. But let's move on. I think I don't know who was in here first. Let's go with Colton. Hello. Colton, are you there?
Hello, sir. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Oh, not too bad. Just enjoying this lovely family day.
Oh, you must be Canadian.
I am Canadian. Yeah, I'm out in Alberta.
Oh, very nice. You know what's funny? I didn't even know it was Family Day today, and I I was planning on going to a grocery store today, but nope, that's not happening.
Yeah, I did the same thing this morning to go to the coffee shop to get something, and then I pulled on the door, and then it just said closed, and I was so disappointed. But oh well. Yeah, no, thanks for doing the Discord. I really appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
No, this is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, no, basically, so I'll give you a little backstory about me. So I'm a news editor. I work for our local news station, and I'm basically the one out getting all the B-roll and all the shooting and the interviews and all that stuff. And I also have my own like Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. So it keeps me busy pretty much around cameras the whole time. And obviously with you, you were the editor for a while, and then you're doing your own stuff now. So I just kind of wanted to get your perspective on, editing and then creating your own stuff. Like, because I feel like when I get home, I'm just like,
Oh my gosh.
just done. Like,
Dude.
So I just kind of want to get your perspective. I'm sure you've talked about this before, but I just wanted to get your take on it.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if I've ever talked about it before, but I 100% know what you're talking about. I would go to work like with Maddie and spend all day making videos, and the last thing I want to do when I go home is make videos. So I totally know what you're talking about. And it wasn't until I kind of had the opportunity to put more time into it, that's when I was able to kind of like comfortably just go home. I wasn't going to work because of the pandemic. I was able to actually just start making videos. But there were a couple I did make while on the weekends while working with Maddie. It's a real struggle. But
yeah, I know. I totally feel that. Yeah, like I'm working on projects for our city right now, and it's just like, I'm doing it all today, and then I'm back to work 9 to 5 for the next week, and then it just continues over and over again. But yeah, no, I just wanted to hear it from another person who kind of went through the same kind of thing. I mean, sure, your grind was a little harder because you were pumping out harder edits than my little templating news stuff that I do, but yeah.
Yeah, actually, Franco, are you in chat? So my friend Franco, he works in the army, and so he works all day, and then he comes home and makes like YouTube videos. I would love to get his input on that topic. I just don't know if he's still here. Oh, there he is. Franco, do you want to hop on Discord? If you're available. But I'd be curious to get your take on that, because he has a YouTube channel where he talks about a lot of like different like gaming drinks, and like does like reviews and like what's inside. Actually, I think he just sent me a message. Oh no, that is a different message.
Oh, good.
But it's difficult.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just it's difficult.
No, it just. Yeah, no, it's just one of those things that you get home and you just do I make something? So then I make something, and then I'm like, well, again, it's one of those things that it's better to make something and put it out there than just sit on something and make it perfect kind of thing. So
Totally.
yeah, I think it's just they keep on going. Oh, I think your friend's in the chat now.
Yeah. Hey, Franco, how did you deal with going to work but still making videos on top of it?
Not sleeping.
Yeah, you have to compromise.
No, because I would be talking to you at like 3 in the morning.
That's true.
But setting a schedule for yourself, like making sure, giving yourself some hard deadlines. You know, like I need to finish this part of this video by this
True.
day. I need to, you know, like no matter what, I will film this today, that kind of thing, and then sticking to them. I think it takes a lot of discipline. Not, you know, like people wait for this motivation to do certain things, and you can't do that. You can't wait for motivation. You have to have discipline to just do it when you need to do it. And just look at your analytics on your YouTube channel and watch your views and subs go down in between those gaps of posting videos, and just say to yourself, like, do I want to extend that period of time?
Right.
And do I want that period of time where I'm not getting as many views or subs to continue even longer, or do I want to put a video out and stick to my schedule?
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense, man. Yeah, I know, it's just, again, discipline. Yeah, I know, I totally agree with that. So yeah, I think that's the thing I got to do.
Yeah, and like for my case, like the deadlines was actually like crucial. If I didn't have like Maddie like expecting me to make videos, because like he's paying me, like I got to make videos, I would probably be making half as many videos as I am. And like I don't even think I'm making that many videos. Well, right now I'm making a lot of videos, but prior to the daily vlogs, I personally did not think I was making enough videos. And that's just my own struggle with, I guess, what's the word? Discipline. Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone in chat said having a buffer helps.
Yeah, that's true.
That if you can get yourself to have a buffer, that's cool. And I always had the intention of having a buffer, and it never worked out. I'm like a habitual procrastinator, so that doesn't help my cause. That doesn't help my situation, the fact that I am such a natural procrastinator, but I just forced myself to do it. I mean, if you think about it like what Matt just said, it was his job. He didn't have a choice. You know what I mean? Like, when it's your job and when it's like how you make money, then you can all of a sudden understand how you don't really have a choice. You have to get it done. But when you have that out of like, well, no one's really gonna like be upset if I don't make this video this week, then you'll start coming up with excuses and reasons as to why it's just not possible. But if 100%. It was how you made money, you would make it happen because you don't have a choice. You know, so don't give yourself a choice. Get in that same mentality. I mean, I'm not saying don't make it, like, do it to the point where it's not fun anymore, but you're capable of doing it, because if you had to, you know, because if your job was on the line, then you would find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense, guys. Yeah, no, I think, to set some deadlines, and yeah, I think the buffer totally helps. Just for me, it's always, I feel like I'm always like 2 steps ahead. Like I have so many ideas, but then I just film the one, and then I get the one done, and then I'm like, oh, I just wait 2 weeks, and then I'm like kind of out of the zone, you know, out of that creative, you know, you're in that rut of like, you know, you don't want to get off the couch and just, you know, do something, right? So no, I think that totally makes sense. I think that's something that I'll maybe look towards doing, rather than just doing one at a time, is, you know, stockpiling and having some in the bank ready to go.
I think as long as you're not allowing the buffer to make you comfortable, or allow you to slack, because I feel like for me, if I had like a couple videos out, I'd be like, oh yeah, I got a couple videos ready, I'm just gonna hang out and do nothing. But you kind of gotta keep going, and that's the point of the buffer. So as long as that you keep making videos, then it works great.
See, that's why it doesn't work
totally makes sense.
Yeah. I'll just want to play video games because I have 2 videos ready to go.
I have a 4-day weekend this weekend, and I was like, oh, I gotta record. I want to record at least 2 videos. I got some ideas. I'm gonna record some stuff. Guess what? It's Monday, and I haven't done anything.
Yep, that's usually the way it goes.
I did my daylight all day yesterday. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, that's great. Awesome.
It's the snow.
Was there any other thoughts on the topic here, Colton?
No, I think that's everything that I need. I also just wanted to say thank you for doing that split screen
Oh my gosh,
preset
right.
in Premiere. I use it so much
Dude.
in my job that it is so handy.
Oh,
So
so
I just wanted
good.
to say personally thank you. So I really appreciate that because
Is-
having to do that
Thank
manually is annoying.
Okay, real talk though. How has nobody else figured that out? Like, I tried looking it up. I can't find anyone on the internet who's like put just like sandwiched to transform between a crop, and then it's just, yeah. I don't know. I'm just shocked
Dude,
that no one
I
else.
use it a lot too. I just used it just recently.
I use it.
I sent it to a friend too. I was like, dude, just use this. It's so
Yeah, it's so good. Sweet. I think I might. I mean, I might make like a whole pack of split screen presets and like sell them as like a, I don't know, maybe like $5 or something. Just because, I don't know. It's an idea.
Do it.
I gotta make a product.
Well, I actually do have one more question. Sorry to interrupt.
No, for sure.
Your the motion graphics templates that Maddie and Pete has and stuff like that. Did you do the first pack of Maddie's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I have them all and I use them in my own stuff. So again, those are great too. And
Yeah.
you know, like, I know, like I've tried, like I'm just doing more stuff in After Effects now. I know
Yeah.
Maddie did a little quick tutorial when like, in that video or whatever. But like, you know, how much time goes into building a pack like that?
Well, so that one. Oh, that's it's funny. The first one was kind of like an experiment to see like kind of how it would go. I know that the first one isn't super optimized, and there's probably a lot of things we could have done better, but we weren't. We didn't really know exactly how to do those beforehand. Like we weren't sure like the issues we'd run into, but the time it took, like honestly, like to make an animation, like I could animate something very quickly. It's the designing that is difficult. So like for most of them we worked with a designer, like just like someone who could just whip up like some very like basic designs, and then I would turn them into animations. Now for the second one was a little bit more complicated because I personally scripted all of them to be adaptive, and that was a pain to figure out. So like if you put in text, it would like scale and transform to the text you put in, rather than just having to like manually move it around. But yeah, I don't know. It can like it takes months to make a pack.
Yeah. Yeah, no, cool. No, I just wanted to, you know, kind of hear a little bit about that. So either way, but I won't take up any more of your time.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your Monday, and
Thank you very
keep on
much.
creating, and we'll keep on watching. So
Thanks, dude. I appreciate you.
All right.
I'm gonna pull in the next person.
Later,
all right,
dude.
see you, bud.
Let me
See
know
you.
if you have any other.
All right, thank you, Franco. Thanks for popping in. That was some really good advice you had.
Cool.
See you, dude. All right. I know Dylan. You've been hanging out for a while, so I'm gonna pull you in. Hello. Are you there? I heard you like YouTube.
Sure, it's unmuted.
How's it going, man?
All right.
Um.
Family day.
Yep. How's what did you get up to today?
Not much really, just chilling. Family day. Watched a movie last night.
Nice.
I think it was Captain Fantastic. It's on Netflix.
Oh,
It's
cool.
like a really good story. Have you seen it yet?
No, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's called Captain Fantastic. About this guy that lives in the woods, and then his family goes on a trip, and then they go to the city.
Cool.
They're like all lost.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. But do you have any thoughts about YouTube or life?
Yeah, I was curious if you do anything to organize your video content, to like video ideas, scripts. If you go about organizing it, or do you just sort of, like write it on a notepad and just do it right away?
Yeah, I would say for every video is a little bit different. When it comes to like these daily vlogs, I've been kind of trying to just wing it and hope for the best, which isn't like the best for like getting the like it's not that's not the like the way you make like a successful or great video, but it is how you make a quick video, which is what a daily vlog is. But my idea is that the more I make these like quick videos, the better the quick videos will be over time, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. But typically I would write down kind of all the topics almost as if it was like an essay. I'd have like an intro, and then I'd have all my main points, or all the like each thing I'm going to talk about, and then like a paragraph below each thing, and for the most part almost script it word for word, but sometimes leave some parts out. Like I'll just put like talk about this, talk about that. But yeah, that's kind of how I like to do my videos. Maddie's pretty similar. He scripts everything out. Peter, well, maybe not everything Maddie scripts out. He mostly just does like main thoughts. I think Peter does very little scripting. It's mostly, at least from what I've seen, mostly off the like top of his head. But he's very good at that.
Yeah, granted, Peter's been out for a while.
Yeah, totally. And he used to like perform magic, so he's very used to just like speaking.
Yeah, because with magic, there's a lot of improv.
Yeah, improv and performance.
That's magic a little bit, actually.
Oh yeah, actually, when I was a kid, I used to love like tricks and stuff. I always do this one trick with like debit cards and credit cards, but I probably shouldn't do that on stream. I'll see if I have any like debit.
All right, guys,
cards.
let me show you a trick.
All right, here's my Costco card and a gas gift card. All right, here, let me get some live preview here. My Costco membership. Y'all got Costco and the America, and then you switch it to another card. Here, wait, let's focus. I'll do it again. Oh, that was terrible. That's a bit better. I haven't done this in a while, but yeah, magic. Just do it like playing cards.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
I've seen that same trick before. It's just that I could never do it. Like I could never get the technique right.
Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I used to just sit there for hours. Just hold up, they have Costco in Canada. Actually, they have Costco everywhere. I went to Iceland and bought a giant towel at Costco.
In Iceland?
Yeah, I was like, they have a Costco here? And I was shocked. Wait, we need a tutorial on that. Cool, well, do you mind, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I was curious about the XT4, because now I'm using a 80D, and the one thing that just bothers me is that it doesn't have native APS-C weather-sealed glass. So I'm curious, with the XT4, is it kind of like an 80D, but with native APS-C glass? Because the only thing that I'm like kind of hesitant about is sort of like the colors, because usually I shoot in Canon Standard or Canon Faithful, just modified slightly, and then I add like 20 to 30% saturation.
Yeah, so sorry, are you specifically asking about the glass, or sorry, like the lenses, the glass?
I know like they have like weather sealed glass. I'm just asking if you mess around the color profiles and it can look something similar to Canon Standard, because Canon Standard, it's like pretty basic, nothing's all wacky. It kind of looks like true to life for the most part.
Totally. Yeah, I haven't yet, but I can definitely take a look at the color profiles and compare it to like the RP and see the big differences. Now I do know we did do on Maddie's channel a while ago like some big like camera comparison where we just lined up a bunch of cameras and it was like try and guess which one, and the one that did look completely different from all the others was the Fujifilm. So I wouldn't I don't think that Fujifilm has like the best colors in the world, or the best colors compared to other cameras, but I think what you are getting is like a lot of value for your money, and like my personal opinion on that topic is that your colors are just going to get like skewed by a lot of different displays, so I'm not too worried about how perfect the skin tones are in that sense, but like obviously that's not an excuse for which camera to buy. If you want perfect skin colors, Canon's probably your better option, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I can take a look at the
maybe
standard
down the
profiles.
line I could try renting one and see how that goes.
Yeah, or maybe like find someone who has one and compare it yourself maybe, or rent one. That's another option. Or even like I know some places might even allow you to like pop into their shop and test it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Fuji colors are actually great, according to Ashton. I mean, I do like the colors. I do think the skin tones look good. But we have done some comparisons in the past with the XT3, and they were just different.
Yeah.
And
like I'd be fine if they're different, but it still looks like natural.
Yeah, I think.
Which I'm pretty sure it can be.
Yeah, I think
the colors looked really good in the B-roll they shot of the bartender.
Yeah, I thought that one turned out really good. The lighting was kind of nice, like it was pretty moody, I guess, but the quasars really came through there. Cost considering, they're great. Yeah, that's true. Cool. Well, I think I would like to pull someone else in if that's cool with you.
Oh yeah, no worries. Thanks for chatting.
Awesome. Yeah, it was great talking to you. For sure. I appreciate you. All right. See ya. Teddy. Fellow Australian Shepherd lover. Teddy posts Aussie photos on the Discord sometimes. Are you there?
Sorry. Yes, I pressed the wrong button.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
How's it going?
It's going good. I just basically came back from work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, time zones. I had a late shift. It's now 11:30.
Oh wow, like midnight?
Yeah.
Holy cow! True. Yeah, I guess you're in. What country are you in again? I forget.
Germany.
Germany. Cool.
Yes.
So how's it going? Did you have any thoughts, questions?
I had some questions about your Canon RP. Are you still planning on using it?
I am actually. Clara uses it for live streaming, and I also have it as like a backup if I need it. But it's also Maddie's camera. I'm borrowing it from him. That's the other thing.
Oh yeah, I remember. So I had a very specific question I asked earlier on the Discord, which was if you would have to pick one prime lens, which would it be? Like which focal length?
24.
24. That's interesting.
I love my my 24 because I use it on the red, and red is crop sensor, and it's just like that perfect like 35-ish equivalent, and it's a f1.4 Sigma. I just like it. It's really good. What about you? What do you think?
I would be a sucker for like the 85, the Canon 85
really?
for the RF. I would love to use it, but it's just so expensive.
Yeah, totally. And so I assume, are you more of a photographer?
Well, I would like to be more of a videographer. It's like it's so hard word for me to pronounce.
Yeah, videographer.
I hate it.
Me
I
too.
cannot pronounce it.
I
would love to be, but sadly, since Germany still is in a lockdown and we're still not basically allowed to go out, I'm doing a lot of photos. I actually have a site work where I work as a videographer for filming American football.
Oh, very cool.
But since that's actually what got me started into like buying a camera and all that stuff. Then starting out the pandemic, I sadly lost my job. And that's how I started actually to watch a lot of Peter McKinnon and Matty's videos, and then yours too. And I was like, I could get a camera. And then I was like watching so many videos of like getting a Canon EOS R or the RP, and you know that one video that stood out for me was for Matty. It was can you spot the difference on the RP and the R? And I was like, I can't. Like, okay, I'm getting the RP.
Yep. No, the RP is fantastic camera, especially for photos. Phenomenal. Great for video as well. My only problem was I needed a log profile, and I needed a little bit more frame rate.
Yeah, the frame rate bumps me down a bit. You know, like 120 at 1080. A little bit more. I don't need 4K. Like honestly,
I don't care for 4K either. I barely shoot 4K on the XT4. Everything's 1080. Yeah. For the most part.
I did my first vlog. I tried, and then I tried to upload it on YouTube in just plain 1080.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't look good.
Yeah. Did you try uploading it in 4K? Like.
Yeah, and then I upsampled it to 4K, and then it looked like really good.
Yeah, I do that for everything. Chris said 16 millimeter for his prime lens. I would have to also agree with Chris, especially for APS-C sensors. I'd need that 16, which is like kind of similar to a 24.
I ordered a 11 millimeter fisheye for my RP.
Oh wow, that's gonna look sweet on a full frame.
Yeah, it will be very, very wide.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, did you have any other thoughts?
Well, no, not really. I just, wanted to say hi to everyone and hang out a bit here.
Well, thank you so much for popping in.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate you hanging around the Discord. I see you're always around.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah. No, thank you.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna let someone else in.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
All right. See ya. All right. There's been a couple people I know who have been hanging around for a while, so I want to make sure I get to theirs. I think Social has been in here for a while, so I'm gonna pull Social in.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello.
How's it going?
Well, I'm doing just dandy. How are you?
Pretty good myself. So I'm more of a photographer.
Okay.
I'm also from Barrie as well.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and I had a question, basically just about, because I'm still fairly new.
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, how you would go about, like, building your brand, essentially. Very tough question, I know. It's not, it's not a very specific one, but.
Yeah. Building your brand. So as far as, like, building more of, like, a video portfolio? Or, branding yourself as, like, a...
I guess just, like, more trying to get your name out there, because, like, I don't really do video. I would like to start doing video, but I don't do video right now.
Right.
It's mainly just photos. I have an Instagram account. I've got, like, I'm working on a website, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's mainly just, my Instagram right now is pretty small. But, yeah, I'm mainly just trying to get my name more out there. Maybe, contact smaller businesses, that kind of thing. Build up more of a portfolio.
Yeah, so it's funny, I'm kind of in the same boat you are right now, but but in like kind of like a different field, I guess. But so I'm doing these like Instagram promos, and like one's just leading to another, and it's like I'm not doing any work. It's just like I'm doing a video, and the company or shop, or in this case bartender, is posting them, and then someone else is contacting me asking me if I can do one for them, and then it's kind of just going that way. And I think that's kind of the way to do it, whether it is finding like a cheap job you can do for someone, or even doing it for free just to like build that like word of mouth momentum, if you know what I mean. Now, I can personally tell you from being in Barrie, it is very difficult to find like professional work here. Like it's like you have to go either down towards Toronto, or you got to know somebody. Like it's
definitely.
But I think even like just knowing somebody, whether it's like a close friend or family, or even like on Facebook, just getting out that way, and then like starting with little jobs. Hopefully not free, but if you have to do them for free, it could be worth it, and then building some momentum that way. But is that kind of what you're thinking for building your brand?
I think so. Yeah. That sounds about right. Basically, just trying to essentially kind of start with one job and then grow through word of mouth. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Have you tried like talking to any friends or family if like you could like shoot I'm trying to think of like any like professional stuff, because like family photos and stuff might lead to more work, but it might not.
I've done I've done like photo shoots here and there for like friends, for like car photography. I've done photo shoots for my brother and his girlfriend, that kind of thing. But nothing like super crazy, really. my family does know somebody who owns a business, I guess. Like it's like a pub, so I guess I could try going through them.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be
that could
awesome.
be definitely worth a shot. But
Yeah,
for the most part, it's just been like free work for family and friends, essentially.
Yeah, and has that led to any other like jobs or anything?
I've had a few people contact me. It's definitely helped out with growing the Instagram a little bit, I'll admit. But it hasn't really led to any big jobs or like any really any jobs in general. I've been contacted, but it's also been really hard since like lockdown and stuff. So
yeah, have you looked into any like stock? Like I had a friend who used to just shoot like stock photos for like some stock photo website, and he would get like a couple $100 like a week doing that, which was pretty cool. But I mean, I don't exactly know. I wouldn't know where to look particularly.
Yeah,
but
I've heard people. I think it was Peter McKinnon spoke about that as well.
Getting into
that's where he started essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when it comes to photos, it can be tricky. I think most photographers kind of go the wedding route and start that, but even that can be difficult because you also need to find people who are getting married, starting with friends and family probably, and then moving on to strangers.
Definitely.
But I think the pub might be or the family friend I should say might be a good route. But yeah, honestly, I'm sorry. I don't have too much or too much advice for you here.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, that's still very helpful. I'll probably definitely look into the whole stock photo thing because that could definitely help.
Yeah, I think if you can find ways to create different like streams of income, even if they're small. I know there's a photographer, he's Canadian but lives in Japan, and he took a bunch of photos of Japan and was selling them on Redbubble, and was making like a decent income off of just his photos from Redbubble.
Okay, I gotcha.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
Yeah, cool. Well, best of luck. Sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
It's all good, no worries. I appreciate it regardless.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna pull
no
someone
worries
else in here.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, man. See ya. One sec, I'm just gonna close the window. It is freezing in here. Oh. I've been like leaving the windows open lately because I'm mining Bitcoin, and it actually cools down my GPU, which is crazy. Canada, free room temperature control. Wait, am I saying that right? Sebastian? Hello.
Hello.
Am I saying your name right? Is it?
Sebastian. People just call me Seb.
Seb? Perfect.
Yeah,
Seb, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Where are you from?
I'm from England.
England. Very cool.
Yeah, it's 10:43 right now, PM.
True. Yep.
Yeah. So I guess my question to you is, how do you cope with like creative burnout and all that sort of stuff? Because just for like a background on my end, I started posting on socials in April on TikTok, and I do like pretty much daily posts, and now I'm posting on Reels, and just started a YouTube channel, and I do like creative video tips and photography tips, and managing all of that daily and a 9-to-5 job, especially right now, I'm just feeling super burnt out.
Totally. I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. Have you had an opportunity to take a break?
So I try and post like 5 to 6 times a week, and then once on YouTube a week, and I try and give myself the weekend to just take it easy. So like I'll batch create all my reels and TikToks. But other than that, I'm just like working so I start work at 9, and then I'm finishing until like 10 p.m, 11 p.m. every day.
Wow, that's pretty intense. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like breaks can be very beneficial for like just mentally getting past that burnout, but then you don't want that break to slow down the momentum of creating videos. But yeah, what kind of stuff are you making on TikTok?
So like on TikTok, it's more. So I'm the Premiere Pro guy on TikTok. Like that's what people
very
refer me
cool.
as. So I do like quick tips, and like I do like small series, like best fonts to use for videographers. Like really, it's like pretty easy stuff to do. So like I'll do like a 10-second segment of me talking, and then it'll be maybe a 5 or 6-second tutorial on Premiere Pro on how to do a certain effect or something like that.
I wonder if I've come across your videos. Yeah. So your initial question was, how do I get past the burnout?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's kind of like just finding time to, step back and try not to think about it, and like kind of like put your mind elsewhere. But it sounds like you're spending obviously all your time at work, and then you come home, and with what time you have left, you're making your videos. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I am. So even before lockdown, I was working at home. So I'm a video editor and videographer. So
Yeah.
I'm spending my entire day on my desk,
Right.
just working, editing every day.
And you come home and go right back to your desk.
Yeah.
Make videos. Yeah, no, that's tough. Do you guys in the comments have any suggestions for burnout? I feel like for me personally, it's like I got to take a break. I got to put my mind on something else, and that seems to be my solution. But yeah, I don't know.
I think because I think at the moment the main thing that's like stressing me out is because Instagram Reels, the growth has been like really insane. Like this month alone, my account reached like I've got 6.6 million impressions. I've grown over I think 13,000 followers in 30 days.
That's amazing.
My YouTube's popping off. Like I've just started that, but in 2 months I think I'm on like 1.2k thousand. So 1,200 followers. And I just feel like you said at the start, the momentum, everything's like skyrocketing right now, and I just don't want to drop it.
That's true. Do you have anyone who can give you a hand, like help you out?
I guess I kind of do, because I've kind of like taken inspiration from you with the Discord. So I've created like a creatives club Discord, and there's like like-minded people just like your Discord really, that could probably help me out. But I guess as an editor and all of that, I kind of want it to be done my way.
Exactly.
I don't really want to outsource it.
Yeah, because everyone in chat's saying like take a break, 100%. But it's like you have that momentum. You don't want it to die, and like I don't know, if you stop posting, the momentum could die. The internet is a weird thing. It's never like, you can't just assume that if you stop you can just come back and everything will be the same, especially when it comes to like algorithm stuff with like TikTok and Instagram. I remember back in the day, like Vine, you could kind of just stop and come back and it was fine, but I know like with like the new social media, it's not the same.
Yeah, like especially like TikTok, well, it's definitely changed this past 2 months. But with TikTok, if you stopped posting, you would have to like rebuild that momentum.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes Josh, a friend of mine just said sometimes you just got to push through it. I feel like you do have to like weigh the pros and cons. If you have really high momentum, pushing through it might be the best option. But if you're burning out and you feel like momentum is kind of stagnant or even dropping, maybe taking a break is a good idea, and then starting fresh with kind of like a new, I don't know, just from a different place where now you're able to put more effort into something. How are you seeing the burnout affect you?
I don't know. I think the burnout affects me
more. Or
more.
content, I should say.
The burnout affects me more like with my real job, rather than like because I got a girlfriend and all that, and we just chill.
Yeah.
All that's fine, but I just feel like when I'm working my 9 to 5, I'm just like, I don't want to be doing this. Like, I'd rather focus on my own stuff.
Yeah.
Or I'd rather just not be working at all.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I think going full-time on social media is super difficult, and obviously it sounds like that might be the goal for you. I wouldn't recommend doing it until like you're actually like building 50% of your income from the social media. But yeah, I mean, Josh was just saying like strike iron while it's hot, meaning like if you're gonna, well, that's probably more specific to the content. But if your content is causing your job to or causing you to not successfully do your job, then I mean, I think the break might be a good idea just for your job's sake.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something I've been thinking about, just taking a step back for a week or something.
Yeah.
Or even taking a week off work and just
that's true.
A bit,
Speaking of which,
working on my socials and just have a bit of a break.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, Clara took a break from her job to focus on like Twitch.
Yeah.
Which is but I mean, yeah. Anyways, I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Thanks. Anyways.
Yeah, no, thanks for popping in. I think I'm gonna either pull in one more person and then wrap this up. But thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers for having me. Bye.
See ya. Okay, thank you. All right, one more, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let me just run through these comments. I am like trying to like sort of read your comments, but obviously I want to respect the person I'm talking to and pay attention. But yeah, it looks like I appreciate you guys giving your input. That's really helpful. 100% take a break. Yeah. Cool. So we'll throw in one more. If anyone, I feel like a couple of you guys have been here from literally the beginning. Or we can do like a couple like really quick ones if you guys are cool with that. If you're on the Discord, just do like some real quick like speed run, speed run questions. I tried to pull in Technopilot earlier and his mic wasn't working, I think. So we'll pull him back in because I feel bad. Hello, are you here? It's working now. Great. So.
Yeah, hold on, let me just mute you there.
Yeah, no
problem. You hear me okay now?
Yeah, I hear you. We're gonna try and like keep it real quick, if that's okay with you.
Yep. So yeah, actually, just wanted to hop on. Say it's nice to see some of your content that you've been putting out now since working with Matt.
Awesome.
I'm a filmmaker in the Toronto and Montreal area.
Awesome.
And actually friends with Marina. So.
Oh, cool. So Marina who?
Marina Lynn.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
I actually do most of her weddings with her.
So, oh, cool. That's awesome. That's so funny.
It's it was nice just to hop on and just say hi, and yeah, nice to see some of the stuff that you're putting out and share some tips and tricks from kind of the editing side of things.
Yeah, well, I'm so glad I could help out, and I appreciate you sticking around watching the videos.
Cheers.
Awesome. Was that everything? Did you have any questions or anything?
No, I think I can kind of leave it at that and let someone else hop in. But
awesome.
Yeah, nice to actually get the mic to work and actually.
Great. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you. Thanks for popping by.
Cheers.
See ya, dude. Hello, the old guy.
Oh, hello. Editor.
How's it going?
I don't know if I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
You probably have to let somebody else in. But,
okay. I'll switch you out if that's all right. I guess you can't hear me.
Maybe I can hear you. I don't think so. Just
okay.
Let somebody else in.
Okay, sounds good. What's this? Ollie only. Do you skateboard and only do ollies, or is your name Ollie and you're the only one here?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, well, hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am very, very good. Thank you. Thank you for for inviting me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. I don't have any questions, to be honest with you. I don't have any. I'm feeling nice. I'm from Spain, just to let you know.
Cool.
And we have a nice weather here, so it's.
Yeah, I'm very
It's
jealous.
cool. Well, if you want to come one day, I can. Well, we have a house, so you can stay in the house. Okay. It's
All right, sounds good. I'll be there real soon.
Okay.
I'll make it happen.
No, I just want to comment one thing.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks, maybe a month. I was like, I cannot create any content. I don't have any ideas about a YouTube video, and I just found that I have so many stuff that allow me to film, to record, like Canon M50, G7X, Osmo Action, iPhone. Like I have so many stuff that was blocking me to create. So I decided to just throw away. Well, not really. They are here, but anyway, I don't use them.
Like limit
And
yourself.
Exactly. And this was helping me so much. I'm just using my iPhone, some moment lenses, and I'm having so much fun.
Oh, that's so good. There's a phrase for this. It's called constraint inspires creativity.
Totally.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, so like even like right now I'm doing like these daily vlogs, and like there's it puts me in like this like time frame. I have to start in the morning, finish by the end of the day, and that constraint I don't know, creates, I guess, creativity, but also it's a fun challenge, and it gets the ball moving.
Yes. The thing that I don't really like is that feeling that you need to do too much. Like the other person was talking, I forgot his name. He feel like a burnout, going all in social media. And this is, I cannot imagine living like that, because so many stresses. So I love the fact that I just focus on one thing. I post when I want, and it allows me to create so more and so much better.
Totally.
So if you guys, I'm not a master guru or not anything like that, but if you are feeling like maybe just, I don't know if you know Tyler Babin. He works for Gary Vee, so maybe
I've heard his name. Yeah.
Well, he said that put me in a box and I will create so much more, and I totally agree with that. So yeah,
that's really cool. Yeah, no, I agree. Every time someone says like, "Oh, just do whatever you want," I'm like, I need direction. I need
exactly.
Cool.
I get you. So yeah, guys. So that's just one comment that I wanted to tell you, to share with you, and
awesome.
And yeah, just don't forget to enjoy the journey, create, and just have fun. This
awesome.
is what it is, right?
That's a great message, man.
Have a very good day or night.
Yes. You too. All right. See you later.
You. Bye.
All right. We'll keep going. Try and keep them quick. So, the weather.
Yeah, the weather.
How's it going? Good.
I'm good.
If you don't mind, if we could go real quick.
Oh, yeah. So I'm just starting like freelance. I'm doing like photography right now. But,
sweet.
I do a little bit of video here and there, and right now I'm just using Adobe's what's it called, student license. So I get all the apps for like $30 a month, I think it is, or whatever.
Nice.
But I'm looking for like a Premiere alternative, because like I definitely want to stick with like Lightroom, Photoshop. I can't live without it.
Yeah.
But Premiere, I've gotten used to Premiere. I love it, but I don't think I could afford it after college, really. So like besides DaVinci, like what would you like recommend?
DaVinci was my only recommendation.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. No. Have you tried DaVinci?
I tried once, but then like, I guess I was so used to Premiere that it felt kind of weird just moving this around. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I might have to give it another shot. But
yeah, give it another shot. What was I gonna say? Do you edit on a Mac or a PC?
PC.
Okay, I was gonna recommend Final Cut if you're on Mac because it is like a one-time purchase and it's like really good. But yeah, I mean, DaVinci is like the go-to. Not much really competes with the price. I mean, it's free. And yeah, I mean, some people are saying hit film. It might be a little bit more basic. Like, I think you can do everything, but you can do a lot more with DaVinci.
I used to use hit film back in
Oh,
high
yeah.
school, but
And-
I wanted to try, practicing masking and stuff like that.
Right.
and I don't think the free version of hit film gave me that option.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit outside of that that software. But yeah, I'd give DaVinci another shot. Maybe maybe you gotta warm up to it a bit more, but it is definitely the best free option.
Awesome, cool. Well, I don't want to take any more of your time.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Keep up the great work. I'm loving the daily vlogs.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. Well, take care.
Sweet. Thanks for popping in. All right. I apologize. Okay, we definitely got that one. Definitely the one. You weren't here before. The alternative Daniel. Do you like alternative music?
Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, sure. I love alternative music.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nice to hear you. I already am super. Excited to talk to someone who is from Dope Squad in Canada. So
thank you. I appreciate
super
that.
stoked about it.
Where are you from?
I am from Slovakia.
Slovakia. Very cool.
Yes. The younger brother of the Czech Republic. A lot
True.
of people may- so I am a photographer from, I am trying to do photography for a year.
Okay.
And I'm pretty confident about my portfolio, and my question is that what should I do if I'm only stuck on one number of the followers on Instagram and I really can't move forward for some reason? I mean, I already mastered all the things with the hashtags and also my photography as much as I could, and I'm also trying to learn every day, and I didn't see any progress so far, so that's
Right.
probably my
So are
biggest
you
problem.
trying to grow your Instagram, or are you trying to grow like your business?
Only my Instagram, only my
Yeah.
portfolio, so I get appreciation and stuff like that,
Sure, totally. I think if you want more Instagram followers, the way to do it would be to focus on Reels. Especially right now with anytime Instagram like puts out a new feature, they're going to start pushing that feature. So if you could somehow translate your photography into Reels, what language do you speak?
I speak mainly Slovak, but I'm really mastering my English as best as I can from the video. So,
sorry, one sec. My
Yeah.
cat is destroying my life right now. I think I think it would be a good idea to make Reels in your the language you speak. Was it, you said Slovakia? What is it?
Slovak, yeah, but I may make the content only in English language, so it can be available worldwide for every nation.
Right. I was thinking like sometimes it's good to stand out first and then go for the broad audience. But I mean, yeah, I think if you make photography related Reels, that's going to help grow the Instagram. Like they say, if you want to be a Twitch streamer, you have to be a YouTuber, and I think that kind of relates a little bit to growing any social media.
Yeah, and I also do filmmaking. Apart from photography, I have my own portfolio on my YouTube channel. So, as you were talking about that Reels, I could really manage to somehow maybe put some short B-roll sequences into these Reels. So,
and what if you
that's
did?
a great idea.
What if you did bilingual? So you would do one in English and then one in Slovakia. How do you say it? Your language?
Slovak
Slovak.
language. Yeah.
Slovak. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that could be a good idea, and then it's like you get both the best worlds, and maybe it's just text on screen that's the different like I guess the message, or if it's even like a voiceover. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's super great. I didn't really actually thought about making any reels or IGTV. I usually wanted to keep my grid pretty straight and without any, blunders,
Right.
But yeah, I'm really interested how this reels things is going to end up. And may I ask one final question?
Yeah, for sure.
I have been flying a drone the other day. I bought my first DJI Mini 2, which is absolutely perfect drone. I was super happy with it, and I was flying it in minus temperatures.
The battery died?
The thing which happened, no, battery was pretty alright, but suddenly I lost control of my drone, and I smashed it somewhere against the wall. And the complete gimbal and the plastic shell was completely shattered. So, is there any way how to avoid,
Sorry, say that again?
So, is there any way how to avoid those crashes,
Not real. What kind? I mean, it's kind of weird that it kind of took off on you, but honestly, that sounds like there was some sort of like glitch or error. But for the most part, yeah, you just got to be really careful. You can't really avoid. Now, I know some drones have like object avoidance, but a lot of them aren't that good. Like you can still crash it. Yeah, no, I don't really think there's anything you can do other than try and like be really careful and ride the sticks.
Yeah, and I actually got my warranty accepted. So right now it's in repair service in official DJI authorized DJI service.
Awesome.
And actually, I have service for free, so that's super.
That's
great.
amazing.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane coincidence, but yeah, it happened, so I'm super lucky.
Yeah, a couple of people here are saying DJI Care, or it could have been signal interference. I'm not sure like where you were or like what kind of like environment you're in, but
yeah, I was trying to shoot a house for a real estate agency, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you didn't hurt the house or like break anything.
No. That was actually our house. I'm moving to Prague, Czech Republic. So.
Oh, no way. Well, there you go. Are you cool to wrap this up and I'll pull the last two people in here?
All right. Thank you for everything, for all your advice.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
popping
you very
by.
Much.
Sweet.
Hi to Canada.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya. All right, can you hear me now? We're gonna try this one again.
Hello.
Hello.
Again. Okay,
Welcome.
I can hear you this time.
Great.
So, I wanted to tell you. You're probably wondering who I am. I am 13 years old, and I know that's a little young, but I actually edit videos for a YouTube channel.
Very cool.
So I have it's the channel name is called Switch and Click. It's about keyboards and all of that.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome.
They post 3 videos a week, and I do half of them. And I obviously do them for free because they can't really pay me, but I do it for fun, just to learn. And I use DaVinci, but to make this fast, I kind of have 3 questions.
Okay.
First thing is, what do you keep in mind while you're editing? So what I've learned is that if you do something wrong in editing, like mess up a clip, you always worry about that clip and not messing it up later on. And then you forget about something else not to mess up. You mess that up, and then you keep it in your mind. But you probably shouldn't do that because it won't happen again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you mean like when you let a mistake slide, like it makes it into the export? Gotcha.
Yeah. And so my question was, what do you always keep in mind while you're editing?
That's a really good question.
What is in your mind?
Yeah, like what am I like focusing on, like not to screw up this time? Spelling mistakes, those are the worst. Super common.
What I do is I always put it into Google before I put it in the videos, just to make sure. To make sure. Or like Google Docs or Grammarly, I always do.
I always use Google search bar to spell check everything.
Yeah. No matter if I even think it's perfectly right, I always.
Yeah. What are some other things I look out for? Making sure, like, well, obviously the audio's low enough. Sometimes while I'm editing, like I might have already timed out the audio, but then I made an edit, so I have to go make sure that audio's back to where it was. What else? I feel like I'm in just like I've gotten my edit down to a formula, and that like I'm kind of just like roll through it pretty smooth, and I don't really have to think too much about.
Yeah, mine isn't really a formula. Like I've been editing a lot of videos in DaVinci, and it has to be free because I just can't afford it. But yeah, just about it. It's just I work. We both edit the videos, but the thing about it is like I just don't know what to keep in mind or remember about, because I know it's not a good idea just thinking about your last mistake, because usually it's a rare chance it's going to happen. You have to think about the mistakes that commonly happen, so you don't mess up, because especially on top of like school, everything, I have to make sure my mindset is on the right thing, and it's not messed up on the, it's not thinking about something else. But that's really a question for something else. Another thing is, I'm really big into editing, but another thing is I actually have my own camera. It's very beginner friendly. It's a Panasonic G5. It's very beginner. I bought it with my own.
That's an amazing camera.
Yeah, no, not G. It's G7. The G7.
Okay.
Yeah, not the very fancy one. I don't know. It was
okay.
500, but I saved a lot of money to get it. But,
nice.
I was wondering what lens should get, because right now I'm actually not really big into videography. I'm big into getting nice macros. But the problem is that I actually live in Northwest Arkansas, and so it's very natural over here. And so I like taking pictures on hikes and all of that, but I don't know the lens that I probably should be thinking about, because the kit lens is okay, but it's not optimal at all. So I was just wondering.
Personally, the lenses that I like to use are wider and bigger aperture, but then that's when you start to get into like really expensive like lenses, but like there's a reason why they're expensive. Like they're really good. But I'm not too familiar with the lineup, but definitely look for the like the big like the do you know what like the f-stop is?
Just whatever recommendation, and that's really all.
Yeah, I would say like, I mean it's tough because I'm not too sure exactly what you're shooting for, but like if it was Canon, I would say like you'd want to aim for like the 24-70 is like the best lens they have, and like that's what I would want to buy. But I'm trying to think for where you're at now, because you're probably not going to be like saving up like a ton of money for like a expensive lens. You probably want like a good affordable lens. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. I'd say like if you're shooting macro stuff, if there's like any like an 85 mil or 105 mil, it can be pretty amazing. But then if you like you said, there's lots of nature. If you're shooting like landscape stuff, you might want a wider angle, where I might recommend like a 16 mil to 24 mil. But if you can find anything around f2 for the, someone's saying Tamron sells lenses for a good price. The 24 millimeter 1.7 for GH5 is the way to go. That might be a good option. People are saying buy used. That might be a good idea as well, especially if you're looking to save some money. Sigma 24 to 35-ish. That sounds like a really good focal range. I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you for the recommendation. It's really special for me to get to talk to you, and just for your insight, because especially for me, I don't know what to do, especially for me not knowing, what to get.
Totally.
Because I really like doing this for fun.
I think it's really cool that you said you're 13, right?
Yeah.
I think it's really cool that you're 13 and you're already like getting into like a hobby that could turn into a career. It's funny that I relate to that a lot. When I was your age, I was doing the same thing. I was making silly After Effects videos, but like don't stop. Like hang on to that. I think it's a super valuable skill to have.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm actually not a big video game person, and so I was trying
There
to
you
figure
go.
out. I really don't like video games, and so I was like, what can I do on my free time that I love to do? And I'm like, pictures, okay. And then I saw that YouTuber, the Switching Clip, and I just DM'd her. They have like 200,000 subs, but review keyboards. But I was like, can I edit for you? I mean, I'll do it for free. I just want to do something in my extra time. So here we are, editing 1.5 videos every week. So like
that's insane.
But
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's just I love it. I can't stop, and it's something that keeps me motivated, and it's something that I don't feel like I'm wasting time in my life.
Oh, totally.
Because that's how I always feel the same. Oh, well, thank you for your insights so much. I feel so grateful to be able to talk to you, someone like you, but, I never get this opportunity, so thank you a lot.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for popping in. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya. All right, there's one more, Gio. I'm going to pull you in. We'll try and keep it quick. Claire's yelling at me from downstairs. She's saying my dinner's ready. Gio. Hello.
Hello.
Do you mind if we keep this one quick?
Yeah, it can be quick.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thought it was interesting how the other kid was 13. I'm 13 as
well. What? No way. What's up?
Nothing much. I find it awesome that you got the XT4.
Yeah. I'm pretty stoked about it.
XT3.
Oh yeah, how do you like the XT3?
It's pretty good. It's funny. I have the same exact lens that they gave you, the 16-80 f4.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's a great lens. I think it has like stabilization on it.
Oh yeah.
No, it's like pretty sweet. It's very sharp. I do need to get a wider aperture though. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I'm saving up for that. I shoot for my church's youth group, which is interesting.
Oh, sweet. That's how I learned.
Yeah, the first day I got my camera, because my both my sister and my mom sing for like the church, so they were recording a session for the youth group.
Sweet.
Because of the lockdown and stuff, and I just happened to walk in with my camera the same day, like a couple hours after I got it, and they just, basically now I'm on their team.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have any specific questions or anything?
No, I just wanted to say hello.
Oh, nice. Well, hello. Yeah, keep up that work. I mean, like I did the same thing as you. I started making videos at my youth group, and that's how I learned how to make videos. And here we are today, making videos on the YouTube.
With a red cinema camera.
With a red, yep. It's funny. Do you happen to know who Mark Bone is from Maddie's videos?
I think so, yeah.
My very first professional gig was with like editing Mark Bone's footage for like a non-profit, which is just really funny how it's kind of like come full circle. Now he's friends with Maddie. But yeah, anyways, well, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you watching the videos and coming to say hello.
All right, see you later.
See ya. All right, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I think I kept saying that I was gonna wrap it up, and then we just kept going. I did notice one more person jump into the general chat. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut it off here. Taylor Head, I need to respond to your comment. Why are you so bad at Rocket League? 1v1 me, you scrub. Sorry, that didn't focus. David Daniel, thanks for sticking around. If you're still watching, I think it says 59 viewers. Thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate you. Hop in the Discord if you're not. Maybe we can hop on Twitch soon. Honestly, I kind of just leave this camera set up at Claire's desk so she can stream. But I got to go eat dinner. Thanks for coming. You guys are great. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Now I just got to figure out how to stop this. There it is.